Hi friends, Misty here with Queen Bee's Vintage. Welcome to or welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing a DIY home decor build as well as decorating my mantle. So if that's something that you think sounds fun and you'd like to learn how to do, stick with me. I wanted to thank everyone for your wonderful comments on my last two videos. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the well wishes for Mom. She is slowly starting to feel better. So with that being said, let's get into the video. All right, we're going to start with a blank slate first. I have dusted the mantle and wiped everything down. And I want to start by placing this little garden gate. I created this myself, and there is a tutorial on how I did this at the end of the video. So I'm just going to place that up here in the center. Last year I looked everywhere, high and low, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, online, for a piece to put up in this little alcove that would give it kind of a garden feel. And I just couldn't find anything. If I did find something, it didn't fit the dimensions. So this year I decided to make my own. And like I said, stay tuned at the end of the video for a full tutorial on that. So I've got my gate placed. And if you've watched other videos I've done before on decorating my mantle, you know I have some 3M hooks here on each end of the mantle. And the actual hook part of it faces towards the wall. That way I can put a garland or a swag up here, and these hooks hold it in place. So I'm going to grab my garlands that I want to use, and we'll get those placed. My first layer is going to be this eucalyptus garland from Hobby Lobby. And what I've done is I've added a really small little 3M hook right here to the center. I want this to drape down, but not as much as it is. So I'm going to take this, and the stem, or the garland itself, is a little thick right here. So I'm just going to take one of the stems up and wrap it around that so that it'll hold it in place. And then I can just fluff and arrange this. I'm not going to get carried away with fluffing because I am going to add one more layer. And this is the garland from my Hobby Lobby Spring and Easter haul that I showed you. This was in the His and Hers wedding section at Hobby Lobby. I'm going to snip the tags, and we're going to add this layer next. Now that I have my other garland woven in to the eucalyptus one, I'm going to add some stems. I'm going to start with these. I picked these up at Walmart. They were $3 a stem, and I want to add these to the end. I'm just bringing some up and over the corner here. Now, for those of you that watched my Easter tree, you know that I did a lot of pink in it, so I want to kind of bring some of that into the mantle. So I have these beautiful stems. These were from Walmart, and these were $4 a piece. And I'm going to just kind of weave these up in through the two garlands. Now I'm going to take these little pink roses. I picked these bouquets up at Walmart, and they were on clearance for 14 cents a bouquet. So that was an awesome deal. And I'm just going to start adding them into my garland. So now I'm going to take these pink glittered eggs that I have from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to take a white pipe cleaner and put it through here. I've already placed one right here. I'm going to do one over on the other side here to balance it out. And I am just tying off the pipe cleaner to the larger stems that I've already secured. So now I've got my eggs added. All right, my eggs are placed, and as you can see, I've started poking some carrots into the garland, and these are the carrots. I actually did a tutorial last year on how to create these carrots. I can put the link to that video in the description box below. So I'm just going to mimic what I've done over here over onto this side. And these just kind of stab in here pretty easily. So now I have carrots on both sides, and then I have this extra larger carrot right here. And what I want to do, kind of as the centerpiece of the garland, is I want to mount this larger carrot. I showed this in my Hobby Lobby Marshall's thrift store haul video. I got this at the Goodwill. And I've went ahead and I've already put a pipe cleaner around the stems, and I'm going to secure it here to the center. So now I have my larger carrot secured. I ended up having to take some raffia down around the tip of it and tying it off to some of the eucalyptus wreath. And I think what I'm going to do is go in and add some little picks of raffia into the garland to give it kind of this elegant meets rustic Mr. McGregor's garden feel. So I'm going to put those bundles together, and then I'll add them into the garland. So I've already added some raffia to this end of the garland. The carrot had a raffia bow on it, so we've got some touches of it here. And then I'm just taking it like this and draping it in and around some of the eucalyptus branches that are on the garland. Okay, I'm gonna grab the centerpiece, and I'm sorry guys, I kind of got in the zone and created the centerpiece and didn't film it. So I'm gonna take you off the tripod and just show it to you really quick and kind of explain what I did. And then we will put it up on the mantle and get this thing wrapped up. For the centerpiece for the mantle, I've taken this cute little wheelbarrow. It says Egg Hunt. Mom and I got these last year at TJ Maxx. And what I did is I put Excelsior, you can see it down in there, down inside first. And then these greenery branches, I picked these up at the Dollar Tree. And I put 3 of them, so I just kind of poked one in on each side and then one towards the center so it cascades down the front. I put this cute little straw Peter Rabbit in there with this welcome to our patch sign. This is Dollar Tree last year. Some more of my carrots that I made. These big speckled eggs are from Walmart last year. And then my jute wrapped eggs that I created. I did a tutorial on these last year, and I can link that in the description box as well. So that is how it looks, and we are going to get it placed up in the center of the mantle. Okay, now that I've showed you the centerpiece, I'm going to grab it and get it placed. And then I have this bunny here. I've had him for a couple years. I got him at Michael's. He's got a little backpack nest with eggs in it. So I'm going to put him here. Kind of make it look like he could be pushing the wheelbarrow. And then I've got Mama Bunny. She was Marshall's this year. And she's going to go on this side. So that is what I have so far. I still think I'm gonna fluff and kind of fine tune. And I'm debating on whether or not I want to hang a wreath up towards the top of the gate. But this is my little Peter Rabbit family in Mr. McGregor's garden themed mantle. I did find a wreath that I hung at the top of my gate. I just took a white pipe cleaner and put it through the back of the grapevine wreath, and then made just a loop with the ends of the pipe cleaner and slipped it down over the top picket. And that way I was able to gauge just how low I wanted it to come down, because I didn't want it to be too close to my bunny and my sign that's in the centerpiece. And then, as you can see, I've added some topiaries, and I'm going to show you a quick way that I like to throw together topiaries. So what I've done is I've taken 2 matching buckets. These are actually Christmas buckets. So I just put the Christmas design back towards the wall. And then I'm going to take this large garden ball. I like to pick my garden balls up at Ross when I can, because they're usually a lot cheaper than buying from Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to set that into my bucket. Well, I'm trying to do this one-handed here and it's not working. These styrofoam glittered eggs, they have a flat bottom. I purchased these at the 99-cent store. And I'm just going to take that sticker off. And there's a little hole kind of already in the styrofoam. I'm just going to take a leftover chopstick and push that up inside. And these garden balls, if you kind of dig down inside, they have like where they come together, it's almost like a little grid down in there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm just going to slide the chopstick down in there. So that I have this now. And then there's a little bit of the chopstick, and I'm just going to center this up on the larger garden ball. And now I have 2 topiaries. I'm going to have to stand back to see if they're straight, so I apologize if they're not. I added a few things off camera, so what I'm going to do is take the camera off the tripod and show you guys the little pieces that I did add. I added these little glittered bunny picks. The top of this carrot's kind of blocking the little pink one. These were from the 99-cent store. So I have 2 grouped here on this end of the garland, and I did 2 more on the other end. They came with these little glittered eggs that I've added. I added this peony or peony, however you would like to pronounce it, to the center. Here's my other little bunnies. Kind of a close-up of the carrots. Oh, Minnie's talking. My little Peter Rabbit in the wheelbarrow. And Mama Bunny. And the wreath. Well, I hope you all like how the mantle turned out. I'm really happy with it. It will definitely be something bright and fun for my family and I to enjoy while we are stuck inside self-distancing. With that being said, I wanted to take a moment to thank each and every one of you that have sent well wishes to my mom. What started out as the flu turned into pneumonia, and she has been very sick. She is starting to do much better though, so she is on the mend, but she wanted to make sure that all of you knew how grateful she was for each and every comment and message. She appreciates you all so much. We both do. We can't believe the wonderful community that we're a part of here on YouTube and the amazing subscribers we have that send us so much encouragement and love. We just thank you guys so much from the bottom of our hearts. We love and appreciate you all. And so I just wanted to make sure you had a little update on Mom. And unfortunately, with the self-distancing, we won't be able to film together for a while. But I am going to continue bringing you guys videos. I've got some DIYs and some other areas of the house that we will be decorating for Easter. So I hope you will follow along and stick with us for that. And then hopefully we will be back together soon, working on some fun builds and other projects together. This whole situation's been pretty tough on us. I haven't seen Mom since her birthday on February 28th. And I think this is the longest we've ever gone without seeing each other. It's been rough because, as a lot of you know that have followed us for a while, we see each other almost every day, if not every other day. We work together and have a business together. So this time apart has been really rough on us. So prayers and fingers crossed that we will be able to get back together soon and make some videos and create some projects with you all. So until then, let's get into the DIY. I'll show you how I created this fun little garden gate, and we will wrap this up. For this DIY garden gate build, you will need 7 white primed pickets. I picked mine up at Home Depot. The center picket will be the length that it comes in. The 2 pickets next to it will be 3 inches shorter than that, and the remaining pickets will graduate down 2 inches shorter on each side. Then I had some 1x2 cut. These are 22 inches in length, and you will need 2 for this project. I am laying them out to make sure that I have them evenly placed on the back side of my pickets, and we will begin to screw them together. You will need your drill with a Phillips head bit, some wood screws. These are number 8 1 1/4 inch wood screws, and I purchased a box just because we use so many of them in our day-to-day work. They do have smaller packets at Home Depot. You will begin by screwing the 1x2 to the back of each picket as I'm doing here. Once you finish doing the top 1x2, you will move down and do the bottom one in the same fashion. Now that we have the gate constructed, I am going to use some chalky finish chalk paint from Michael's in the color Everlasting, which is a bright white. I am also going to be using an inexpensive chip brush for this project, and I am just going to make sure to cover each picket from top to bottom, and also don't forget to catch the sides of the pickets. I am not going to be painting the back of this gate today, but if that is something you want to do when you create yours, then that would be perfect. We're just not going to do that today. I picked up 2 of these hinges at Hobby Lobby. They were $9.99, and of course I got them for 50% off. I am going to line them up, one towards the top of the gate and one down towards the bottom. And I also picked up this handle at Hobby Lobby. It was $9.99 as well and 50% off. And I'm just going to center that over towards the right-hand side of the gate, opposite the hinges. I am going to be using these number 4 1/2-inch screws to secure the hinges and the handle to my gate using my drill with a Phillips head drill bit. You will want to make sure that your screws are nice and secure. And a little tip, so that you don't have silver screws showing on black hardware, use some black nail polish to cover those screw heads. Now I have a custom-made garden gate that I was able to make for $24. I hope you all like it, and I hope you will try to make one of your own. If you do, please share pictures with me on our social media pages. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you like what we're doing here on our channel, we'd love it if you'd hit that red subscribe button along with the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time we upload a new video. We'd love it if you gave the video a thumbs up and leave us a comment below. You can also follow us on our social media pages at Facebook and Instagram. Those links are also in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching today. And until next time, bye-bye.